Hello student. In my last lecture I told in recent lecture we talk about zeros of the cubic polynomial and its relations with coefficient of the polynomial. See here one sum of exercise 2.4 question number 3. If zero of the polynomial x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 1 are a minus b, a and a plus b. Find a and b. Here keep one thing in mind, a minus b, a and a plus b are zeros. They are not sums of the zero, or they are not giving the value of the product of the zeros. They are typically zeros of the cubic polynomial. And we have to find out the value of a and b. Now here one confusion arises in your mind. If we write the general form of cubic polynomial, that is also written as small ax cube plus small bx square plus small cx plus small d. Okay, and here the value of zeros are given in small ab, small alphabet only. So it creates confusion while you do sum. So to avoid that confusion, what shall we do? We write the general form of cubic polynomial in capital letter in the place of small letter. So here polynomial p of x is given as x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 1. Compare it with ax cube, bx square, cx plus d. So therefore what do you write about a? A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, c is equal to 1 as well, d is equal to 1. Understood? So here we want to find out small a and small b. So we know there are three different relations for the zeros and their coefficient for the cubic polynomial. One is sum of the zeros, another is product of the zeros, and third is sum of the product of the two zero at a time. There are three relations. Now let alpha, we assume 1 0, that is alpha is equal to a plus b, beta is equal to a, and gamma is equal to a minus b. So we utilize the first condition, that is sum of zeros is alpha plus beta plus gamma. And as you know that alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. Here minus b, that is coefficient of x square. So that is minus b by a. But as you know, alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to, plug in the value of alpha, that is a plus b, value of beta, that is a, and value of gamma, that is a minus b. plus b minus b cut, so that is 3a. So what do you write? If you compare equation 1 and that is equation 2, what do you write? Minus b by a is equal to 3a. What is minus b? Minus b, that is minus b, that b, that is minus 3. Here b, that is minus 3. So minus b, that is 3. A, that is 1, is equal to 3a. Therefore, what do you say about a? A is equal to 3 by 3. That is 1. So now we get the value of a, that is 1. Now still we want to find out small b. Here we utilize another relation, that is product of the zeros, alpha into beta into gamma, that is equal to minus d by a. And what is minus d? D, that is 1. So minus d, that is minus 1. A, that is minus 1 by 1. So that is minus 1. Now substitute alpha, beta, gamma, plug in. What do you get? Alpha, that is a minus b. Beta, that is a. And gamma, that is a plus b, and that is equal to minus 1. But you know that what is a? A, that is 1. So if you plug in the value of a in it, then what do you get? 1 minus b into 1 into 1 plus b is equal to minus 1. Therefore, it is like 1 minus b into 1 plus b, that is 1 square minus b square. 1 square, that is 1 minus b square, is equal to minus 1. 1 you shift another side, that is minus b square is equal to minus 1 minus 1, that is minus 2. Minus will be removed from both sides. So b square is equal to 2, and therefore b equal to square will be square root plus or minus root 2. So the value of a, that is 1, and value of b, that is plus or minus root 2. I hope you can understand this. Okay, now see exercise 2.4, question number 5. If the polynomial x raised to 4 minus 6x cube plus 16x square minus 25x plus 10 is divided by another polynomial x square minus 2x plus k, the remainder comes out ax plus a. Then find k and a. So For that we follow the simple long division method. Dividend is given and divisor is also provided to you. Let us see what do we get as a remainder in the term of k. Let us see. As you know, you have to make the first term of dividend and divisor same. So to obtain x raised to 4, you have to multiply divisor with x square. So if you do so, what do you say? X square into x square, you multiply it with x square. So what do you write? X square into x square, that is x raised to 4. Minus 2x into x square, that is minus 2x cube, that is below 6x cube. And same way, k into x square, that is kx square. Change the sign, minus, plus, minus. So x raised to 4, x raised to 4 equal and opposite cancel. Minus 6x cube plus 2x cube, that is minus 4x cube, plus minus minus greater number sign. Here 16 is known value but k is unknown, so we cannot simplify it as it is. But out of these two terms, 16x square minus kx square, can you get common x square? Yeah, we can. So what do you write in a bracket? 16 minus k. Okay, and carry minus 25x. Understood that much? Very much specific, very much concentrate while you do such kind of sums. Single mistake, you will not get answer. So now obtain minus 4x cube. You have to multiply x square with minus 4x. So when you multiply x, then it will be x cube and minus 4. So overall you get minus 4x cube. So what do you have to multiply? Minus 4x. So minus 4x into x square, that is minus 4x cube. Same way, minus into minus plus, minus 4x into minus 2, that is minus 8x into x. So minus 4x into minus 2x will be plus 8x square. And minus 4x plus k, so it will be minus 4kx. Again change the sign, plus, minus, plus. Be very much careful here while you simplify. Minus 4x cube plus 4x cube, cut. Out of these two terms, as you know, 16 minus k, that is unknown, and 8 minus 8x square, that is known. So whatever the answer we get, that is in a term of k. So be careful. Out of these two terms, if you get x square common, what is left over part? 16 minus k minus 8. To simplify 16 minus 8, it is possible. So 16 minus 8, what do you get? Yes, 8. So what do you write? 8 minus k. And here minus 25x plus 4kx. So I would like to write positive value first. So out of that, if you get x common, what do you write first? 4k, because it's positive value, and then after minus 25. Get it? And carry 10. So here now x square is given, and here it is 8 minus k x square. So to obtain 8 minus k x square, you have to multiply divisor with 8 minus k. So what do you get? Here you get x square into 8 minus k. Same way, minus 2x into 8 minus k. So if I multiply minus 2 inside, then it is okay. I keep minus 2 outside and x also outside and write it minus 2x into 8 minus k. Okay, and k into 8 minus k, that is with the constant below 10. That term you have to write below 10. K into 8 minus k. Okay. Now just change the sign, minus, plus, and again minus. So first you deal with x square term, so they are equal and opposite, so they cut. Now you have to deal with x term. So out of both you get x common. Now what is left over? 4k minus 25. Now I multiply plus 2 inside, so that is 16. So what do I write? 4k minus 25 plus 2 inside the bracket, so 8 2s are plus 16, and plus 2 into minus k, that is minus 2k. Okay. And what about constant? That is 10 minus 8k, minus k into 8, minus 8k, and minus into minus plus k square. Okay. So till last term 10 we carry down, so further division is not possible. So these are the term we get. X into 4k. Now here you can simplify minus 25 plus 16. What do you get? Minus 9. Okay. And 4k minus 2k, that is 2k. So we finalize it. So what do we write? X into 4k minus 2k, that is 2k, then minus 25 plus 16, that is minus 9, plus here I write first k square, then minus 8k plus 10. Now see the problem sum. The remainder comes out in a form of x plus a. Can you see that here? The remainder is in a form of x plus a. So we have to compare this remainder with is equal to x plus a. Okay, so that is the remainder, and that we compare with x plus a. So as you know, the coefficient of x is 1, so 1 is compared with 2k minus 9. So what do you write? 2k minus 9 is equal to 1. Coefficient of x is 1, so that we compare with 2k minus 9. So what do you get? 2k is equal to minus 9. Another side it will be plus 9. 9 plus 1, 10. So k is equal to 10 by 2, that is 5. So we can easily get the value of k, that is 5. But still we have to find out a. So a is a constant part, and that constant part is compared with k square minus 8k plus 10. So what do you write? A is equal to k square minus 8k plus 10. Now what is the value of k? That is 5, that we plug in into the k square minus 8k plus 5. So what do you get? 5 square minus 8 into 5 plus 10. So what do you get? 25 minus 40 plus 10. So that is minus 30 minus 40 plus 10, minus 30 plus 25, that is minus 5. So value of a, that is minus 5, and value of k, that is 5. I hope you can understand this. Now see exercise 2.4, question number 4. If the two zero of the polynomials x raised to 4 minus 6x cube minus 26x square plus 138x minus 35 are 2 plus or minus root 3. Here 2 0 being written by the same sign. Actually 1 0 is 2 plus root 3 and another 0, that is 2 minus root 3. Then find other zeros. So starting with two plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3 are zeros of p of x raised to 4 minus 6x cube minus 26x square plus 138x minus 35. Therefore, what do you say about its factors? Yes, here one bracket we keep x minus 2 plus root 3 and x minus into bracket 2 minus root 3 are factors of p of x. Okay. So further, if you simplify, what you get? Therefore, we just simplify and make it divisor. So what you write? Therefore, d of x is equal to, open this bracket, x minus 2 minus root 3. And another one is x minus 2 plus root 3. Get it? Now we have to simplify it. Very interesting here. X minus 2 is common in both sides, in both the bracket, x minus 2, x minus 2. And one is minus root 3, while the third term here it is plus root 3. So it is like, then it is like a minus b and a plus b. But here in a place of a we can take x minus root 2. So sorry, x minus 2. So here x minus 2 is considered to be a single term and another term, that is root 3. One time root 3 is minus and another time root 3 is plus. So how do we expand it? It is square of first minus square of second. So what do you write? Here first is x minus 2. So what do you write? X minus 2 whole square minus square of second, that is root 3 whole square. So as you know how to simplify x minus 2 whole square, that is like a square minus 2ab plus b square. So square of x, that is x square, minus 2 into first into second. So 2 into x into 2. So 2 2s are 4 into x, that is 4x. And 2 square, that is 4, minus root 3 square, that is 3. So ultimately, what do you get about d of x? What is the value of d of x? That is x square minus 4x, 4 minus 3, that is 1. So you have to divide p of x by d of x, then you get some quotient, and after factorizing the quotient you get remaining 0. So let us do. That is d of x, that is p of x. Starting to divide it. So to obtain x raised to 4, you have to multiply d of x with x square. Just do it, x square. So x square into x square, that is x raised to 4. X square into minus 4x, that is minus 4x cube. X square into 1, that is plus x square. Change the sign. x raised to 4 minus x raised to 4 will cut. Minus 6 plus 4 minus 6x cube plus 4x cube, that is minus 2x cube. Minus 26x square minus x square, that is minus 27x square. And carry plus 138x. Now to obtain minus 2x cube, you have to multiply x square with, yes, minus 2x. So multiply it with minus 2x. Okay, so if you do so, what do you get? Minus 2x into x square, that is minus 2x cube. Minus 2x into minus 4x, that is 4 to the 8, x into x square, so that is plus 8x square. Minus 2x into 1, that is minus 2x. Change the sign, plus minus plus. What do you get now? Minus 27x square minus 8x square, that is minus 35x square. And 138x plus 2x, that is 140x. Carry minus 35. So now it is minus 35x square. To obtain minus 35x square, what do you have to do? You have to multiply it with minus 35. So minus 35 into x square, that is minus 35x square. Minus 35 into minus 4x, that is plus 140x. Minus 35 into 1, that is minus 35. Change the sign, plus minus plus. These all three terms are equal and opposite, so remainder is 0. And what about the quotient? X square minus 2x minus 35. That is the method that you know to factorize splitting of the midterm. You have to factorize 35 in such a way, by deducting smaller factor from the bigger factor, you get midterm, that is minus 2. Yes, 7 5s are minus 7 plus 5, that is minus 2. You can directly write it here. The coefficient of x square is 1. So you can directly write it 7 5s are. As you know, the midterm sign is minus. So bigger factor you keep minus. So that is x minus 7. And 5s are, that is 5. So smaller factor you keep plus. So that is x plus 5. So we can avoid more step of simplification if you have the confidence. But if you do not have that much confidence, then just go through the 2 or more steps of simplification. All right, no problem. So we can say x minus 7 is equal to 0, or x plus 5 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 7, shift another side, that will be plus, or x plus 5 is equal to 0, so 5 shift another side is minus 5. Therefore, zeros of the p of x are 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3, 7, and minus 5. Quite easy. Just focus, concentrate, practice, and work hard. That is the only way you can learn the maths. I hope you can understand all these sums. I will provide few practice sums in WhatsApp. Just do it, practice it. Have doubt, send your query in WhatsApp. I will try to solve it. Okay, bye bye.